Good morning, everyone. It just feels like this week is dragging. Wow. Okay, so these are these lintels we ordered. So when you install a raw tank outside, this is what they require. These lintels. Or a pad. These are much cheaper. This is what Casey won her $100 challenge on. They're 78 pounds. So that the bin is full. We're gonna get our guy to come pick that up. That bin completely full. What do you think? How much do you think Craig and I get on that? We get because the price of metal changes so often. And there is about 1, 2, 3, there's about, the max is 10 tanks, 10 550s we can get in there, 8 550s and 2 275s, that ratio. We get between 350 and 500 bucks. That's what we make on those tanks when they recycle them. So today we are in Campbell Hall. Boys are gonna pull a tank down. Mike, inside or outside install? Don't know. Got our legs out. Look at these, all cleaned up, primed up, ready to be painted. Really, Brian? Did you just get excited about that? Yeah, I did. I got excited about that. Where's Craig? Where's Corey? Oh no, have they quit? Oh, he's pulling out the trailer. Here's my pet peeve. They always leave trucks running. All the time. There he is. Craig, Mr. Vacation Boy, I hear you're going on another.
Yeah, man.
When you leaving?
I actually have to pay for though.
That sucks.
Yeah.
When you leave, I'm sure you'll use the card for something. No?
Never do.
Never do. Okay, Craig, just lied to you. Where you going?
Bald Head Island.
Bald Head Island, where's that?
It's an island in North Carolina.
Oh. Lewis is going?
Nope.
Oh, just you and the fam.
Just me.
That's wonderful, man.
Yeah.
And you leave Friday night?
Friday night, like midnight.
And you're back?
Saturday, next Saturday.
You get one day off from your vacation to rest.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. So I think we're doing a remediation that week. This install, where is this install? Inside or outside?
I don't know anything.
Yeah, we gotta go check it out.
I think that's folders in here.
We'll go check it out, folks. There's nothing real exciting today. I don't know, why does it feel like because I had yesterday off. Yesterday was a 275 above ground. Craig and I did a little riding, a little racing in his backyard. That was very cool. I felt like Bob Hanna for a while.
And Corey was there.
That's right, Corey was riding with us. That was fun. Okay, we have reached our destination. Where should I park? Right here. And the day begins. Campbell Hall. If I had an area that low, I would just make a pond. I see the tanks from here. It's right over on the left side. Easy peasy. Looks like it's on the left gable end of the house. It looks like it's on the left gable end of the house. Yep.
You're right there. Can we knock on the door?
Yes, Sam. Go introduce yourself. Give him a little of that personality. I'll bring the plate.
Yeah.
Why, you don't think?
Yeah.
It's at the left end of the house.
I see it.
You love them fill pipes that come 2 feet out of the ground. So if I'm going on somebody's grass, I want a straight shot in. Try to do as little turning as possible. Well, Mike's going over there now to make sure. I'm pretty sure I saw the pipes coming up. I'm surprised he's still walking. Yeah? All right. Now the question is, how do I want to sit? You guys know how I want to sit. I want to sit right here, but dig away from the roots. Huh.
You can sit there and dig out of the back of it too if you wanted instead of going on the grass.
Ooh, Mikey. I wasn't even looking at that, bro.
So you don't have to bring that truck back here.
Yeah, man.
So right there.
Dude, I'm telling you. That was genius right there. This thing's gonna be rocking the whole time. So annoying. You doubling, Corey? Doubling for the perfect backfill. Look, just like that. Just like that, baby. Where is it? No thanks. There it is.
That was pretty perfect.
That was pretty impressive right there, right? I thought so.
How'd you make out? Her daughter, Lynn.
I drove a little bit on the lawn too. I guess he doesn't like the lawn driving.
Not particularly, but I can.
Oh, my bad, dude. My bad.
I don't care.
My bad. I pulled right in and went on the lawn. Look. Oops. How's it going, Craig? First block.
He's got conduit laying here, so it's a little
Underground.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right here, look.
Yeah, he does. I see it.
Thanks, Joe.
That's PVC, isn't it? For the.
Maybe it's a sewer.
Oh yeah. Yeah, like it looks like
Water?
a little cave.
Yeah.
Yeah. I find that stuff interesting. I'm a little weird when it comes to tanks. Anything new and unusual that I see or you don't see a lot of. So that's all this, you know, your water table is probably high in this area, right?
Very high.
Yeah. So there you go. You get a lot of underground streams. So that's creating, you know, that thing's been in there for what, 50?
Yeah, over just a little 50 years.
Yeah, so I find that cool. All right, we continue. And we're not gonna do a lot of root damage, so no worry on that. I run that because I document everything. In the event for the insurance carrier has questions. We'll take the fill and vent off now. So I just did it again. I videotaped quite a long segment of very interesting stuff, and it wasn't on. I could run a whole other channel on this, just the stuff I lost. This out and then we'll be good. It's pretty dry down there though.
Bet it wasn't a couple weeks ago with
No.
that storm.
No.
Took this tree down back here.
Yep, I felt it. Hey, look how bad that's pitched.
All over here.
Yep.
So we probably have enough room to fill this tank.
Yeah. Which also tells you what? That there's definitely no.
Huh?
But that also tells you that there's definitely no
Water.
right?
Yeah, then they stick it.
The water detecting paste.
They sticked it. Then they didn't get any water, and even though I had it in the filter of my furnace, they came out and they said, "Well, maybe it's pitched the other way and the water's the other end."
Yeah,
But
it's not.
It's the opposite.
Exactly. But when you do an install, you don't want this. You want to pitch the water and the sludge away from where your drop tube is. It gives you a false indication when you measure, but the pitch, it's 5 feet, so you're supposed to go 1/4 inch per foot. But the reason why this moved
That dirt underneath
is yeah, exactly. You have an underground stream which has made the tank move essentially. That's why, you know, when we do underground installs, I'll go 4 feet of pea gravel stone. So if there is water underneath, we've created a path for it to go and it won't disturb the tank. Let's see how the install's going, Corey. Hey, I just did a tremendous 5-minute segment over there with quite a bit of comedy, and it wasn't recorded.
Did it even happen then?
No, Craig, not according to you or the folks or anyone, or the bear in the woods that heard the tree fall or pooped, whatever they say. Craig is drilling. You can tell that he systematically put that exactly where he wanted.
That dirt part. You see that dirt?
That's it. Let Daddy help.
Jammer.
That was difficult.
Jammer.
What?
You see it?
No, I have to go through the sheetrock now.
What do you need?
Ready? I'm gonna
Watch for it to come out.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Possibly the easiest drilling of your life.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Hey, you want to help?
Of course I do, Craig.
Give me that copper, big man.
2 lines, looks like.
1.
Why'd we bring 2 out?
That one's top. That's fine.
They need me. I feel needed.
You're always needed, Bri.
Not always. Again, nobody rode with me, Cor.
Hey, listen, I gotta drive, you know?
I know. But it's just Mike, you know?
Hey, I ride what you do.
What did I do to him, man?
You're my ride or die, bro.
What did I do to him?
That's a great technique.
Right? It's pretty good. Like I'm a machine over here. We'll go see Corey cutting. That's a pretty thick tank. Well, this is perfect. We'll be able to dig right out of the back of the truck. You see, folks, you don't need a site inspection. Mikey, what you were doing?
Drop tubes.
Drop tube.
One drop tube.
That's that compression fitting, right? That's the one that goes on the top.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that ring, yeah.
Yep.
Tap that on.
Easy.
Yes, sir.
Easy with her. Nice. You're gonna. That'll work.
There you go. That's a compression fitting right there. That goes onto it, and you see it's right on the base. And then this has that same taper on the inside. So as it clamps down on it, it squeezes and clamps in on it. That's a compression. A lot of people do the lines in the middle underground. They use compression fittings. We use flare fittings, which you'll see. You're gonna flare that, right? Yeah. So he'll put a flare fitting on that. So that's the difference between a flare fitting and a compression fitting. I mean, folks, look at these. They're not gonna rust. They're not gonna rust. These legs, you saw the legs at the beginning of the day. It's the little things. You come back at our competitor, it's got rust all here, all over. They don't even paint these things sometimes. That's got to get done, but you can see that it was cleaned and it was primed. Yeah. That's not done yet because, like Mike said, we're going to transfer the good fuel into here. We know there's no water, so we know we're not going to pump any water into his brand new system. Everything's going good. Oops, sorry. That's a one-line system too, right? Tigerloop. He's going all out. Don't you love when the homeowners go all out? He's going all out. What a nice piece of property here. He owns that lot over there. It's available, folks. For sale. Yes, you're right. That's what I'm thinking. Right there, yep. Very good. You know, am I a weirdo that I like watching, knowing something? I think that's why I like rock formations, because of how permanent it is. But I think it's cool that I watch that get set in place, knowing it's never gonna move again for 60 years. That's the last time it's gonna move. That's weird, right?
Yeah.
That is weird.
No, it's weird.
But I mean, that's why I like rocks and concrete, because it comes in the liquid form and then it's there for almost ever. I think that's cool. And the fact that what we did is now going to heat this family for 30, 40 years. I love that. I love that. I guess I am a weirdo. What? What happened? The one what?
Okay.
No, it's not. You can't fool me, bro. Yeah, he can't fool me. All right, you're gonna have a full 275 or almost.
Really?
Yeah, that'll be.
It'll be full. Cool. Set up the transfer hoses, pump, and we shall begin to pump.
We need shim? Or a little fixing?
You shims?
I know.
Never seen it.
It's the tank's fault. It's not mine.
Well, that we know. That we know. Little Tigerloop install. Where are you putting her?
Right here.
Right there. Nice. Easy application. I don't know. I like the stackable ones.
That's what I have now.
Does the washing machine on top, so you just take it and then
No.
you... See, well, there's the only problem.
Think about it. Ergonomics.
Ergonomics.
The washing machine fills up with water, which is really heavy. So we put that on the bottom.
That's not ergonomics. That's weight distribution, Craig.
Ergonomics tells me that it'd be simpler.
Ergonomics is if they had an airflow coming through here. He said ergonomics because that's a thing between us. We've told you this story.
The tier ones, no.
We don't. The tier one. The tier ones know what it is.
Right.
Yeah. But we'll get into that story one day. But the word ergonomic is. It's got long time meaning. She's how many years? 30? 30-year meaning.
I would say it was like 2000.
It's an inside joke. What, do you think that car had some car damage?
Over left front panel.
Yeah. Certainly not two-tone. Hey, the daughter pulled in, and she went up to her dad and said, "I'm sorry, Dad. I had to park on the lawn." Look at me. I pulled right in unannounced.
And then the machine right in.
And then the machine, yeah.
Shims?
How long does it take to mow this property? I don't know. I'd fill in those low points.
Take two. Just
We seriously could have a full-on supercross track around this house. From that lot across to over here. My God.
Corey asked me to ride again today.
Yeah, because he did well for like 10 minutes. Once it gets in your blood, you hit a couple of berms nice, that's it. You're hooked. You're hooked. Corey, you hit a couple of berms nice and you're hooked.
The last ride.
That's it, yeah.
Front left.
No, really?
Yeah, that was me. Oh, Seth, I don't know, dude. I don't know what's going on with him.
Nobody does.
I think he's going through menopause. Hey, is there such a thing as male menopause?
I don't know.
Steve, would you know that?
What's that?
Is there male menopause?
Supposedly, yeah.
There is.
Yeah.
But would the male have menopause if he were single all his life?
That I don't know.
Yeah, that's the big question, right? I don't want to be women hating.
He can't answer. The windows are open.
Yeah. I'm just saying, you won't be held accountable. But I'm just saying.
No, I remember reading something about that before. But supposedly they're males go
That's
through
for a married guy, though.
Yeah.
Because he's got to deal with it. But we love women.
Yeah, I tried a couple of them out before.
You're on your third?
No, I'm not married. I haven't been married for
Oh,
10 years, I guess.
there you go. You're fine and you're happy, right?
I did a couple.
You're peaceful.
Did a 12-year and a 23-year.
Ooh, the 23, it looked like it was going to make it. But that, you know, you get into a 23 years and then you say to yourself, it's just easier to stay together, you know? You get to the point where it's like, I'd rather be miserable than alone. You know?
Well, I guess the blessing for me was that the kids staying with me, you know?
Absolutely, that's the blessing. If you could only get them to stay off the damn lawn.
I don't know why she said that. I give a shit about the lawn. It's like,
It don't look like it.
it's
It's,
like a pasture anyhow.
how long does it take you to mow?
Hour
Hour and a half.
Oh shit. Takes me about I get about 6 hours I can do.
6 hours.
I can do this. If I do the other side then
What kind of mower you have?
skag.
It's the zero turn thing?
Yeah.
Wow.
Commercial guys, those orange ones. Commercial.
Yeah, they're like 10 grand, right?
Yeah, it was 9,000
Oh,
something.
it's crazy. Corey, 6 hours to mow this. Corey was a landscaper till he beat up his boss. He's got rage issues. That's why we put that on him. We gotta know where he is at all time. He's a loose trigger. What?
Look at this. People, look at this.
What?
I do a perfect job. And
Dude,
Corey
that
comes out here and
pisses
touches-
me off,
Corey
dude.
comes out here and touches my vent pipe.
It's unbelievable.
He goes,
It's unacceptable.
it's unreal.
Hey, look at how the condensation has developed already. That's just unacceptable.
And Corey touched my vent pipe.
And you know how it's easy to tell him? Because we have his fingerprints on file. And we can clearly
People
see.
get mad at Corey.
Yeah, because you know, you see this perfect one, and then there's
I
that.
gotta repaint that. I gotta take this off.
You know what a little pet peeve is of that right there? I can't do that perfectly. That one is done perfectly.
There's just not much dope on that one.
No,
It's the vent. I
'cause
only
it's a
did- you can
vent.
tell I only did the top.
Yeah. Just a tip.
Yep.
What Corey did, bro.
I saw the vent pipe and touched it.
It's like putting your thumbprint in the face of the Mona Lisa.
At least give me the paint, man.
The Mona Lisa. We just carrying that guard. Corey, you messed up that vent pipe, bro. What do you have to say for yourself? And we know it's you because your fingerprint's on file. And it's on there.
I mean,
Your fingerprint is on there clear as day.
to be honest, it is on fire.
I know it is. Well, whose isn't? Yeah, these two.
Yeah.
These three.
Three goody shoes.
Yeah.
What'd you say about me?
You guys, your fingerprint is not on file.
No.
Well, Michael's may be
Yeah, it is.
because of the amount of money he wins at the casino, which is bullshit, man. Dude, the last time that I went up there, what did I get? I collected 3,200, and they brought the manager out, and they said address and ID. I said, I'm not doing that. I said, how much money do you know that I brought in here?
Yeah.
I brought 2,000 in, so I only won 1,000. You're not getting my fingerprint, so it was a problem for him.
Well, they wouldn't fingerprint you.
I'm more angry when
They weren't gonna fingerprint you.
they were. He counted the money. He made a phone call.
Yeah, he said he wants your address and ID. That's it. He doesn't fingerprint.
He didn't get it though.
Yeah, but they want to do your taxes.
He didn't get it. Not for $1,000.
I wouldn't either.
But it was a problem, and then the woman came out from behind. She got nasty with me. Because you're not entitled to that information. You know what that is? That's the 4th Amendment.
Not with that much amount of money.
Don't violate my rights.
They have it in their rules. It's like over 10.
Policy or rules
10K.
does not
I
oversee
know, but
the
it's over 10K.
Constitution.
That's what I'm saying.
Right, well 10K I can kind of understand, but there may be a thing around that. I think the onus is on me to report my own taxes, not them. Don't get me fired up here. People, man, they start their own business. They put up a sign and they think it's law just because it's a sign. Hey, you know who's digging that right now? That Mike Whitaker dude in White Plains.
53.
Rube 53.
My guy.
I'm right, Rube?
Is he the guy
That's right.
that
Policy does not trump law. Also, Scott Walton's digging that too. Because he was sworn to uphold the Constitution when he was sworn in. To protect us in our rights. We are Americans. This could be a whole new channel.
Except our London guy. He's our London guy.
Our UK guy?
Yeah, our UK guy.
Yeah, he's cool too. We have a lot of...
Shout out.
I don't know who... I can't remember, dude.
He has the flag out.
Yeah, I know who we're talking about. Everybody wants to know why you wear that damn hoodie, Mike. My answer was he's nuts.
I wear this to work out.
I know.
I'm a hoodie.
I know. It's just so uncomfortable.
I feel great.
Yeah, I don't like to sweat. Can you imagine my breathing if I wore that?
I think you're sweating more than me.
Yeah, definitely, Mike. Ooh, look at that. Tank is cleaned. Mikey will get suited up. Tyvek breathable apparatus, 2279 filter, boots, gloves, 2 5-gallon spackle buckets, 10-inch spackle knife, and a grain scooper. Those are his weapons of choice. I am now discussing with this guy to buy this property because I want it. So somebody will have to tell my wife we're selling the townhouse because I threw out an initial number and he liked it. Look at the land, folks. Look at the land. 10 acres. 10 groomed acres. Wow. Okay, Mike, you see any holes, Mike?
No.
No, you don't see anything. We'll see once we get it up. We'll clean it. But it looks like it's going to be in good shape. Will we have a happy homeowner? We'll pull this bad boy out of the ground now. It's been in there since 1967. We'll take it out. To go get it. That stuff's gonna fall in now. Got it. We got it. Hey, am I okay? Any rock work over here? Because I'm off. bit here. Come on, come on. Yes, sir. And you can see that water down beneath there. She good. So this gentleman is on the verge of putting this house on the market, and I have just made him an offer. Fill that all in. Wow. I'm sure the house needs a little bit of work, but let's see what he says. Craig, explain what you're doing.
I'm holding the copper right now.
No, what down here?
Tigerloop?
Yeah.
Attaching the filter to the Tigerloop.
What is a Tigerloop?
It is a one-line system that creates two from the furnace that puts back into the filter and Tigerloop system, and then it cancels out if any air gets in there. The air releases through the top here, so it bleeds it itself. Also known as a deaerator.
A deaerator, correct. Takes the air out of the lines, just in case somehow or other. On a two-line system, a lot of time if you get a pocket of air in it, burner stops. And you got to come downstairs and you got to actually start to bleed it. Here's the bleeder valve for it. And the filter is attached to it. So it's a two for, if you've got the money, put it in. They're about $230. I think I charge $25 to install one. And I don't get them for any cheaper than anybody else. Get those through Amazon also. But the key is right where Craig is going to unscrew. There's a little, where's that plug? There's a little plug that's got to go in there.
When you're going from a one line to a two, you
Right,
need
when you're
this
going from a one line to a two, this little plug you got to put in.
bypass plug.
Yep. Right down where he has got that wrench connected. And how many years did we do this and not install these because we didn't know?
13?
13 years. We have systematically gone back to every home and reinstalled these plugs. It's, what do they call it?
Oh,
It was like a recall. Taking that filter off.
Mikey's got my bucket.
I've never seen that before. You see this? Yeah. Look at your left, Rick. Have you ever seen that on copper before?
Hold on.
Hey, he proved his deal at Minisync when they ripped him off the field. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, he was a lacrosse player.
Bless you.
So that's a mounting bracket for the Tigerloop.
There you go.
Should we call the town?
Already did.
Okay. And what did it say?
Should be out when she can.
Oh, yeah. So that's plumber's tape. Craig's putting on all the flared fittings. Remember that was one of our questions or concerns. People said you don't need it with copper, and then one dude jumped on and said, I put it on everything.
I'll put that shit
So
on.
that makes more sense to me than anything. If you can put it on, put it on. Why not?
That's hot sauce.
I'm waiting for him to come out and say we accept your offer.
Do you know how many times you go out, tell the homeowner a tank leaks, comes in like he's talking to his wife like this, and I hear it.
You hear everything? It's never good. Am I the bad guy?
Oh yeah,
Really?
oh yeah. I get a lot of. My friend said that it would be this much, and he said this much, and all the time.
Ugh. I love when you hear the people that aren't in this industry, but they know exactly what the cleanup's going to cost.
No, they just know that you're wrong.
Yeah,
That's
true.
what they say.
Because there's a guy that's on his bowling team in a bowling league, and he knows.
Got a problem about a bowling league?
No. Corey Michael's very good bowlers.
Used to be. We won't know anymore, Mike.
What?
What you going bowling soon?
He doesn't
Yeah.
bowl.
Mike and Corey are both. I think I would say I taught you to bowl, right?
All right, guys. What did
Wow.
I do wrong?
Oh, I
You
didn't
talk.
teach you.
I taught him how to bowl.
Oh, Mike did.
I'm two-handed. Mike's two-handed.
Yeah, these guys both throw two-handed. Believe it or not.
Yes.
You have any video of you throwing?
Krista does. My last
Yeah,
ball from
for
a 300.
For a 300 game, nice. Hey, that's a nice little cap on. You got a video of you? Yeah, me throwing a 300. Hey, look. See what Craig just did?
Did it put it in backwards?
Put it on backwards.
I'm usually alone,
The question is,
focusing.
do we edit that out?
Leave it in.
I don't know. It all depends on how good the conversation was.
Corey throwing a 300. Edit it.
Yeah.
Throw a 116.
Yeah, I'm a 181 average. From 8th grade on, I was a hero in 8th grade with 181 for the St. Augustine's travel bowl team.
Seriously?
Yeah,
That's a real thing?
yeah, dude, it was a real thing.
I've never heard that now.
And you'd get patches, and my shirt would have more patches on it than anyone. You guys laugh at me. It's true.
Patches Monahan's a good name.
Patches of Larry.
Patches O'Houlihan. Wait, is that what it?
It is a real thing. Why don't I have that shirt anymore? I don't have anything. I don't even have pictures of me when I was young. Shut up, Craig.
Got a little.
I got one, and it's gonna come up now.
Got a little mullet action.
No, me and my football outfit, and he makes fun of it because my helmet looked like a Newt Rockney helmet. It's not pretty. It doesn't show how good I actually was. Let's put it that way.
Oh, Nancy's here to see the property.
Get out
No
of here!
way.
Oh, that's a good sign.
Oh,
That's a good sign.
will clean it.
And Tank's here. What's up, Tank? Oh, that's a good boy. Yes. Good boy, Tank. Good boy. Oh. Hey, girls.
Are you videoing?
Hey, girls.
Are we on YouTube again? Are you going on YouTube again? Are you on YouTube
You're
right
on YouTube.
now? Hello.
Nancy with her cute little blue outfit. Very. Well, what do you think of the land? Well, Craig, somebody said that we can get this GoPro to say it's GoPro on.
Like GoPro on?
Yeah, it says it. Somebody said that. Only one person though, so I don't want to keep saying it, but man, we just missed some drama. I actually almost dropped the tank on this guy's.
You didn't get that either?
No, I didn't get any of that, dude.
Not a bad thing.
No, I like showing everything because these things must get boring. So these people, they watch this and they say, this guy is like godlike on that machine, you know? So we just want to keep it real, you know? So Corey's gonna put some life back into these lines. We'll see what it looks like.
Not that many years ago, it used to be fun. It was
Yeah,
my
I know. It's always at first,
It
right?
was my therapy to come out here. It really was.
But then it becomes a chore.
It's a job now.
Dude, this is massive. So do you know, is there a history to this barn, or was it built when the home was built?
It was,
Because it looks newer than the home.
well, I had it re-sided.
Oh, you did?
There's on the side. To
It looks good. Looks good. It's an old horse stable. Like, can you get upstairs? Of course you can.
Oh yeah, I got doors on the gable ends here. You can.
Nice. Well, looks like we're having ponies.
And I got water and electric out here.
Sounds perfect.
Of course you do.
It looks like shit in here. You know, I had some chickens that I put in there, so I wired that one stall.
This smell right here, you know what it reminds me of? The Ulster County Fair. You ever go to the Ulster County Fair?
Ulster County?
Yeah, it's the one with the farm animals and, you know.
Now this corner here, that was fenced up, that's actually wetlands on the
Back in there?
map. Yeah. There's a stream that goes through the trees
Wow.
out of there.
It's amazing. This is almost, it's well over a football field. It's amazing.
I wish I could tell you the footage on it. I used to look at the map, see it, but
Well, I got 500,000 for you. Shake. Let's do the
I'll
deal.
shake that I'm thinking about it.
Okay, all right. All right,
It's
boss.
kinda hit.
Okay. That looks great. That's all compacted. I actually don't even know what is or isn't recorded anymore. I'm so pissed off at myself. It's the final tank install. That looks good. The line should be caulked right there where they go in. Yeah, it's actually concreted. That looks good. Where he's gonna blow everything, we'll get it over here to his new final install with Tigerloop. And there she is. That's it, folks. That is a completed project. We'll see if I ever end up putting my dirt bike track in here. But as always, appreciate you all watching. That's another fine job by Tank Masters Environment.